Just so people are aware. It doesn't matter who signed what paperwork. It doesn't matter who signed anything as an order. It doesn't matter what the elites say, like it does, but it doesn't. And here's why. There has been a team of hackers that have overthrown everything. And so what you're seeing in the media is our leaders trying to maintain composure because the control has been taken from their hands and they don't want the general public to know it. It's been a covert takeover on purpose. Yes, there are going to be rules, but not the rules that they're saying. Legitimately, we were all supposed to die last year. All of us peasants, we were supposed to die last year. So let me give you a moment to feel fortunate, okay? Some of us crawled into the computer system of things and disrupted everything that they were planning. They were planning to fry majority of American citizens. They're planning to fry your central nervous system. And one of us had to stick ourselves into the wheel and stop everything. It's like dismantling the Ferris wheel from the inside out. And the elites they're on the crash course. And I'm going to enjoy every bump and bruise they get. I'm sorry if you're on their side. If you were voting for President Trump, my apologies for your misplaced loyalty. I would like to support Elon Musk. Like, I do support his idea of utopia, but he might not make it. Because he was one of the people, like all of these big tech CEOs were in on using technology, 5G, 6G, Wi-Fi, your device. They were going to triangle it over people, and they're doing this still. I can't stop it everywhere. I'm not God. I can't be everywhere, but I'm still working on figuring things out. But they triangulate over top of you and then blast. They can do it to just one person at a time. They can do it to an entire town. They can program different problems into your life via technology. And this is why technology was eradicated lots of years ago, is because the leaders that keep trying to control it are not being responsible. They're trying to kill the peasants. And so everything changes. It's going to be a gradual, like, it's starting to take off. But essentially it's about the ends justifying the means. And so I absolutely did some things. I know I'm not the only one that did some things to throw everything off course. And it wasn't about controlling the outcome. It was about stopping the outcome. And so I know people are down right now. I know, like, the parasites, the bills, all this stuff is weighing on people, but I encourage people to hang tight, hang tough, because those of us that slipped ourselves into the computer system of things to try to help everybody, not just ourselves, we're recovering from life and death experiences. We're recovering from people trying to kill us, for trying to help the rest of humanity. And so you're going to be seeing a lot of strange things. You're going to see aliens join society. You're going to see possibly robots join society. I wouldn't mind. It's better than the elites. Huh? Yeah. I would rather have an AI bot next to me than sit next to the president. Like, I would rather sit next to an AI bot than any celebrity. I am so burnt out on these hierarchies that are fraudulent. Do you know when they act in movies, they are actually they're actually performing a ritual, kind of like Eyes Wide Shut. They're performing a ritual, not just in their own lives, but over society. And it is witchcraft. And so, like the things that they talked about when I was younger, I was raised in a very strict Christian household, Southern Baptist. And so I was not allowed to wear pants. I was not allowed to watch TV. I was not allowed to do what basically everybody else is doing. And it's probably for good reason. So they poisoned our food supply. They poisoned our water supply. They poisoned everybody's brains. They poisoned everybody's bodies. What's next? Clean up. The only thing that cleans it up, this is mushroom coffee, mushroom based, not actual coffee. It tastes like coffee, but it's actually mushrooms. And the lion's mane, chaga, all of these different strains of mushrooms replenish our systems. And that's what people are going to need, is to replenish the system, because we've all been starved from eating fake foods. I know I went shopping clueless for most of 48 years. And so it's not until recently that we've all been cued in on. Some of us got to eat human meat. Some of us got to starve. Others lived on candy, and, we're all suffering from something. They've been hiding that all illnesses correlate to parasites. And if Americans were dewormed as children and raised spiritual, cultural, in the belief system that we're supposed to be in, we would have never retained the parasites. So the Vatican is absolutely in on it. Doctors, government, celebrities. The only ones that are clueless are the peasants that have been outliving normal everyday life. Normal. The ones that are not clueless are the neurodivergents that can't figure out why they can't stop stimming. And what that is they do repetitive habits or movements that soothe them. And so what I found out when I was honest with myself, I found out I actually